name is Jason.
My name is Fiona Paragas.
My name is Jessica Gallegos.
My name is Angeline DeQuitt.
My name is Olin Spicer. My name is Vanessa Controller.
And we are the
WMS Water Guardians.
Okay, so again, thank you for helping us present, for letting us present today. Today we come here to talk to you about our e-packet. Our e-packet will allow us to commit our goal with you and ourselves. The e-packet will help us save water one drop at a time. Our plan is to help it save 30% of each school. So the e-packet will be presented at the end of this presentation and will also be sent to you via email by Dr. Collins. The e-packet is very important, so please present it to your teachers. And if you have any comments or questions, please email us or connect with us at our webpage.
This PowerPoint will introduce us and explain the theme packet. As we go along, we will make suggestions.
We would like to take a moment to talk about who we are. We are one of 4 regional winners of the Lexus Eco Challenge. The Lexus Eco Challenge is a contest where students selected an environmental issue in their community and designed a practical solution. Our team chose water conservation with California's severe drought in mind. Recently, we received our invitation to the next and final round of the Lexus Eco Challenge. As of now, we are focused on going global and inspiring others to take action and make a difference in our community. Our goals include increasing awareness in our community and beyond, reducing our school's water usage by 30% or more, and helping others do the same, reducing freshwater shortages in our community and globally, and replicating our master plan around the world. Our e-packet contains a link to our introduction video where we briefly explain who we are and what we are doing. Please share the video with all interested parties as a way to introduce people to the WMS Water Guardians and hopefully inspire them. We hope that you are encouraged to save water and save the earth one drop of water at a time.
This is the caption we have created. On the front is our master plan replica. On the back is our progress, and we hope to inspire yours.
In the e-packet, there's also the water guardian pledge that we personally made. And in this pledge, you're taking an oath that you promise that you'll conserve water and save the earth one drop at a time.
This is the poster. Right here is where you put your school's name or staff, and right here is where you put the number of pledges.
Once you have signed the pledges, you can use them to decorate your classroom doors, walls, and windows in very creative ways.
Our team has been collecting data by doing many experiments. We also host a dance which helped us raise about $600. We also share our master plan to La Habra school districts and school officials.
We have implemented our e-packet at Washington Middle School. Right now, as you can see, we took pictures of the teachers and students with their pledges, and you can see that they created several ways to present them.
You can also use this format to organize the pictures that you guys took in schools.
This is our social media. Please connect with us.
We hope that you enjoyed the presentation. We are here today to ask for your help in getting the word out. Our team is very passionate about what we are doing, and we know that you can do the same. Our efforts are positively impacting the planet, so join us. Together we can make a difference. Remember to send us photos of your pledges and posters, but most importantly, have fun. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Can you tell the group of administrators what was the project that got you specifically to win the regional award from the Lexus Eco Challenge?
We created a plan for Sawgrass transformation area. It is the triangle in front of the school, and that area will save several million, several thousand gallons of water over a period of years, and it will save the district a lot of money in water bills.
Our team is also planning to install water-efficient devices, toilets, urinals, and faucets.
I was at Washington this morning, I think it was in Dr. P's class, I saw like a thermometer of where you start your target, and so you have some money raised. What is your target goal for fundraising?
To implement our plans, we need about $18,000.
And what did you receive when you presented to City Council?
We received a $5,000 grant from Jim Byram. He's the president of the water.
Domestic water.
So I also heard your city council presentation. I think they'd be interested to hear some of the things, the research that you did, because you guys did a lot of research for the, to know what you wanted for like the toilets and everything. So could you tell us a little bit about the research that you guys did, so you would know?
First, we decided that we should find like what type of low flush and what type of toilets we wanted, because there's many brands and we want to like save on the money we have. So we try to search what type of brand we have, and we're still choosing. But currently, we use like on our city council presentation, we used the Chicago brand, and that like had a total of $16,000 that we needed.
But you guys, for your research, because I was just amazed that you would stand outside the bathroom and listen to the flushes. Did you do that? You guys did that, right?
The picture showed it.
Yeah. I did that. I dedicated to listen to the flushes.
Thank you.
I think they want to know, what did you learn that was so fascinating about the number that went in and the number of flushes you heard? It's okay to tell them, you're in company, good company.
There were more flushes than people that went in, so I bet like some people went in there and like flushed like 2-3 times, which means that toilets don't work well, or they're just doing it for fun. But we learned that we waste a lot more water than we think we do.
Is there a significance with the bandanas? Besides the fact they're blue like water?
Yeah, and there are also presents from our moderator, Dr. P.
Oh, cool.
You have 3 different kinds for 3 different occasions.
Our love, yeah.
Dr. P showing some love.
So what's the next step now? I know that you have been invited to continue on in the challenge. What does that mean?
So our plan now is to go global. We are reaching out to connections from all over the world, including Australia and Dubai and Mexico and Asia, different parts of the world, and we want them to implement our plan, especially the e-packet.
So is this, is that what you're doing to go to the next step in the competition as well?
Yes.
So you have to show this plan for how you're doing it. Okay. Have you made contact with Dubai and? Okay.
I think you've already received, you're our data, our computer whiz is Angeline. Would you explain the different places, states, and countries that we've already connected with?
We've received requests from all over California, Washington, Dubai, Ireland, and
Was it New York,
and New York,
China?
and China.
How are you trying to reach out to Africa? What did you try to do?
We've contacted the U.S. Embassy in South Africa.
And is there something happening at Sacramento? I've heard rumors.
We've been invited to present to the Senate and the legislature of California on March 3rd in Sacramento.
And they're getting flown by generous donations from Mr. Byram, the president of the Domestic Water Company.
How many have you been on the phone?
Ladies, would you like to deliver the packets?
Did you tell them to do this?
Okay, so I offered to all of my classes an opportunity that came through Dr. Carlos. Dr. Carlos put a word out to all the teachers, and I guess I'm the crazy one that said, I'll do it. And told all of my classes that I would work with any teams, that it was a really important opportunity. Go ahead, ladies. Thank you for waiting. Yep. And the only thing I didn't tell them what they should do, but I have to admit that when I suggested that we do water and land, I would say to them, I really think we should do water and land. Drought, 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 drought. Water and land. Drought, 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 drought. So when the girls came up and said, what would you like to do? Water and land? Drought, drought. We'd like to do it about the drought. So I only dropped a hint, but they have met before school, lunchtime, break time, after school. They came up with their own goal of 30%, and go right ahead. And they made big decisions. We went to Dr. Carlos. He said yes to some and no to others, which never stopped them because they learned how to compromise. I do know that Mr. Brian Jones, the city water, they're very humble. I'd like you to know that they never stopped. On October 6th, they met with Tim Shaw, and he brought the city water manager, Brian Jones, from La Habra. These two gentlemen loved these ladies. They then said to me, you should talk to Tom Beamish. I taught Tom Beamish's children, not Tom Beamish, but I taught his children. And he brought the Division I director of the Metropolitan Water District of Orange County. They were blown away with the girls. They both reached out to Mr. Byram. So they have done 2 different presentations in the science lab. They really love the fact that you gave them their first opportunity. The school board and Dr. Bellinardo gave them the chance to make their first presentation, and I think that opened doors for all of them, because I have to tell you, humbly speaking, they rocked. And we had board members asking them about the different plants and animals, and I love the way they told the board members that this is their secret weapon, the drip water irrigation system. But we are getting more bang for our buck with the toilets replacing and the urinals and the water faucets. So the girls are thinking about, and we've talked to a couple of girls about this, of making a proposal to Senator Huff and Assemblywoman Ling Ling Chang. And that proposal deals with the state offering financial resources to the schools, because there's about 6,237,000 students in California, and based on the number of flushes they heard, that's about 7 million flushes a day. 7 million flushes a day using a 4-gallon tank is 28 million gallons. If they use the 1.39 gallon, it's only 9.5 million. So in the long run, per day, you save $78,000 that doesn't go down the drain. And from the girls, they could take the toilets and crush them and use them as road material, and then you could drive high on your savings. So we're going to hope to get help from Mr. Beamish and Mr. Shaw on how we would approach putting that proposal in before we get there. It's not to be done when we're there, but they want to get that.
How are they fundraising? How are they working towards the 16,000?
We're getting the word out. One of our former teachers gave $200. I gave my prize money back to the project. Dr. Carlos gave the school money back to the project. And Mr. Jones is trying really hard for us to get a good discount or possibly free for the toilets. If that happens, we are ready to flush away the bad ones and bring up the good ones. Pun intended.
Yeah. What's the timeline for the next level of the challenge?
They are going to complete their application process 3 days before it's due, because the stress of doing it the day before last time was just a bit much on several of us, including me, and I'm getting a lot of gray hair. So we want to be ahead of it, because we know that the entire groups that do get to go forward could be posting at the same time. That could cause a crash. I've seen it before with the Verizon App Challenge, and I've seen it with the eCyber Mission, and I don't want them to go through that stress. So they've never stopped. They're working. One thing that they know, they just found out today, is that Cal Poly Pomona's engineering students are meeting with them on Thursday to expand their project into an engineering project, working with the students at Cal Poly. We are just not stopping. I'm telling you, we are just not stopping. So this is the real deal. I've worked with so many teams. I've been at La Habra for 30 years, and this is the team that has the belly fire. They are passionate. They speak from their heart. They really believe what they're saying, and they learned so much. I don't know the plants that they're talking about, but then, of course, plants come to my house to die. I overwater them. So these girls know it. If you want them to do some landscape designs for them, these are the gals to contact. In fact, they might only charge you a small amount and put that money towards their project. So if you want to learn anything, that's one way to do it. And we also would like to invite any principal who would like the girls to come. Dr. Carlos has given it as an okay on a Thursday morning late start that they could come and talk to your students if you want them to after the application is completed, or even right before that. They're just doing a lot of writing right now. I'm a little taskmaster, so
Dr. P,
you know
can I
that.
just ask a question? What are you girls thinking about doing when you graduate from college? Because obviously I'm sure college is in the works, so what are you thinking about? I'm going to put you right on the spot.
Anyone can speak up first.
Yeah, that's,
There's gonna be a drought in college too. Obviously, would save water.
okay, all right. So you're still going to be doing that?
Yes.
But anybody decided on a major, what you might be thinking about studying in college?
I'm thinking of majoring in computer science.
Good choice. That's awesome. All right, you still got time. I was just curious. You know, when you get up there in Sacramento, tell them forget about that bullet train and put some money towards your water project, okay? The $68 billion train to Raisin City, no, we could use some water.
And we'll tell them that Mr. Mike Clure
Yeah, that's
of La
right.
Habra,
They've heard from me.
they've heard from him. Thank you very much. Any more questions?
We just need something for the DO.
Did you not? Yes, we have this for you, and you can replicate, and then we'd love to have your pictures. Dr. Carlos did one with the office, and they look, no offense, I don't know how else to say it because the ladies look so cute. So you look cute, too. It was really good. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your time very much.